Hi, I'm Barrister Esther, your trusted travel legal voice insider at Travul.org. And I'm here again to give you legal tips on how you can travel far, travel safe, and travel smart. So let's begin. I'm sure many of us have asked these questions or have these questions in our minds. Why was I rejected for a visitor or tourist visa? For some persons, they were denied tourist visa or visitor visa. Now, there are some common reasons or common factors for that rejection or denial. But today, we want to look at the legal reasons or the legal factors for the denial. Now, one is previous immigration violations. You know, we've said before that there are things you need to do, you should do or not do when you have some visas, whether tourist visa, visitor visa, standard visitor visa, and the likes. So, one thing that can actually cause a rejection for visitor visa or tourist visa is previous immigration violations. You've not been following the conditions attached to your visa, or you overstayed the last time you traveled on a visitor visa or a tourist visa. You overstayed, or you decided to do some things you were not supposed to do, you were prohibited to carry out while you traveled on a tourist visa or a visitor visa. You will be rejected or denied the next time you want to travel to that country on a tourist or visitor visa. Now, another one is criminal record. That one is very simple. You've been involved in a criminal activity while you traveled to that particular country and you want to return. They will definitely bring out your record and check, have you committed any crime before? It could also be fraud, scam, or you did some things that you acted like it was not intentional. So whether it was intentional or not, as long as it was a crime, it can be a ground to reject that visitor visa or tourist visa you're trying to apply for. Now, another one is incomplete or incorrect applications. So whether mistakenly or intentionally, you make errors in your applications while trying to apply for a visitor visa or a tourist visa. That can also be a ground for denial or rejection. And it might interest you to know that when you mistakenly or intentionally make errors or you write things that are not correct in your application, it can lead to entry ban from that country. It can lead to the offenses that are attached to you overstaying in a particular country. So it's important. If you discover that you've made errors, mistakes in your applications while you're trying to apply for tourist or visitor visa, of course, it also applies to other kinds of visas. Okay? So if you discover that you've made a mistake, please make sure you go through it. You can recall your application, okay? Go through it, cross-check, review it. If there's anything like reviewing, review it and make sure that you proofread and be sure that there is no mistake so that you will not use your own hands to stop your travel adventure. I know, no deal. Remember, ignorance of the law excuses no one. Now you know. Follow for more updates at Travelism. I am Barrister Esther.